get this to work before? Okay. Where does it want me to copy to what? How did I get this to work before? Okay, I gotta figure out why Dark Eye's not working. I mean, it worked before, goddammit. Enable copy file Windows to your Windows directory. Okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? Okay, I don't understand why it's not working. I had gotten this to work before. I don't know how the fuck I did. Run. Let's try that. Nope. It's still not working. I don't understand what the fuck's going on. This worked before, dude. Why is it not working now? I mean, I did this before. It worked. Yeah. Um. How did I get this to work before? Don't know. How did I get this to work? Well, I gotta figure this out before I can actually play this. So much for playing this. I thought I was gonna get to play it. Let me see something here. I'm gonna have to look up and see how to get this thing to work, where I can start playing it. So you're gonna be privy to the whole thing I'm doing, because I'm not gonna stop the stream to do this. Where the fuck is the I mean, there has to be a way to get this to work. I did it before, and now I'm not sure when it's not working. Oh, okay, right click and run as admin will work. Okay, thank you. Let's hope that works. There we go. And we're in business. Inkscape. The Dark Eye. Yes, thanks to the collection chamber, I can play this game again. Put my name in. Alright, here we go. I love that music too.
For the wild narrative which I'm about to tell, I neither expect nor ask for belief. It would be mad to expect such a thing, in a case where my own senses reject their evidence. Yet I'm not mad, and I surely do not dream.
Alright, let's go. So yeah, this is The Dark Eye. It is a point-and-click adventure game that came out in the 1990s. As of now, there is no place on GOG or Steam to get this game. I do go to some site called the Collection Chamber, which basically is a site that lets you, it creates installation files for old games and it gets them working on modern systems. Also, since this game is out of print, since it's not available on GOG or Steam yet. Alright, but I do still own CDs for this, I think, somewhere. I have no idea where they are. It doesn't matter since I don't have a CD-ROM on this computer right now. So, I had to download this file from there, and it's working now, so let's take a look at The Dark Eye. I haven't played this game in years, so I'll probably forget some things. But anyway, let's go.
I suppose you're the young master Mr. Aldwych waits for. Go ahead on in.
Okay, let's go on inside then. Ah, yes, this game brings back memories. Let's go find the guy we need to talk to. There it is.
There you are. You haven't just come? But it's exceedingly dangerous to traverse the coast this time of day.
Okay, let's get over here. Go closer.
I'm so glad you came. I find that the pleasant company of my relations calms my nerves. Careful. I use a special thinner. The fumes can do all sort of damage to you. A painter I knew fairly went mad from it. Poor soul. He scratched out his own eyes in a fit of frenzy. His own eyes!
Okay. Now what?
Just watch that you keep the windows open. I have a surprise. Your brother Henry is here. He's upstairs visiting with Elise even now.
Just go upstairs and talk. It's more of an interactive movie if you think about it. Because there's very little when it comes to interaction for the most part. But I do love the design of this game. It's really cool. Stairs. It's a staircase. So let us go up. Oh, there we are.
What a delightful time that was.
Cousin, you've come. Oh, we're so happy.
Oh, dear brother, delighted to see you. Please, join us.
Henry has just been relating his adventures to me. He's been everywhere.
But my travels are over. I'm ready to settle down.
How did you find Uncle Edwin? We're worried about him. He is consumed by his paintings. Are you unwell? You look a little peaked.
Ah, yes. This is when you can enter in some Edgar Allan Poe stories. The closer you get to a Edgar Allan Poe, I think it's here we go. Now, either one of these will take us to the Edgar Allan Poe story, The Cask of Amontillado. So let's do the last one first. There we go. Jump into the story. Okay, so we're this fat guy. This is the victim of the story of the Cask of Amontillado. Now, if you click on this guy over here, you can switch to his point of view.
The agreements are in place. Tomorrow is the day.
Ciano, how I've waited for this moment.
We'll be rich beyond imagination. Care for some wine? It's a lovely sauterne.
Sure, why not? Enjoy some of the wine.
Young, straightforward, rather blunt, drinkable.
Yeah, apparently this guy is like a wine connoisseur or something.
Oh, nice to see you, nice to see you.
Signore Fortunato, I've been waiting for you to call on me at my villa.
I've been waiting for your husband to leave town.
Shame on you.
Yes.
I'd wager she could scratch up a storm. Nothing like a few welts to remind one of a night of passion.
Oh, nice to see you, nice to see you.
Wonderful costume, Signore Fortunato. Wonderful. Can I get anything for you? It would be an honor. Anything at all.
Marvelous. Wonderful.
That medallion must be worth 1,000 florins. You must be cheating me.
Yes, must be.
Marvelous. Wonderful. Marvelous.
Oh, nice to see you. Nice to see
I'd wager she could scratch up a storm. Nothing like a few welts to remind one of a night of passion.
Yeah, you already said that, dude.
Marvelous.
Oh, nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Okay, I think we're supposed to head towards that guy with the mask. See if I can. That way.
I came up from Rome.
Marvelous.
Oh, nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Okay, guess we'll go across the bridge. No, we don't. I forget what we're supposed to do.
Oh, nice to see you. Nice to see
Looks a bit like Montresor. Whatever became of him? Didn't you two have some dealings?
I suppose we did. Bit of a wet blanket, Montresor.
Marvelous.
I guess we need to follow him then?
Rich. Rich.
Marvelous.
Nope, that didn't change anything, so... I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, now we know. Okay, let's find the guy. Okay, we can't go that direction.
When will they clear the streets of these scoundrels? They should be chained up.
Wow, you're an asshole. Now I don't want to feel sorry for the guy.
Who's that? Oh, Montresor, it's you.
Fortunato, what a surprise.
It's a lovely party, isn't it?
My celebration has just begun.
Yeah, I'm sure it has. Okay, what am I supposed to do now?
My dear Fortunato, I wonder if you could help me.
Okay.
I've bought a small cask of what passes for Amontillado, but I have my doubts.
Amontillado?
Lucchese has a discerning palate. Perhaps he could take a sip.
Ah, Lucchese can't tell Amontillado from gutter water. Let's go
Where?
to your vaults. Let us go.
Yes, let us go to your vaults.
A cask of Amontillado. Must have been cheated. It's unheard of.
Tile drop over.
You are afflicted with a severe cold. The vaults are insufferably damp. They are encrusted with niter. Let us return. I'll consult Lucchese.
The cold is nothing. Lucchese is an ignoramus.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
This is my coat of arms.
What does it mean?
No one harms me with impunity.
Most unusual.
Let us go. A torch.
Poor fellows. What a fate.
Yeah, you're about to end up the same way.
I drink to the barrier that repose around us.
And to your long life.
Everything in for that direction, huh? Wow, that guy sounds like me right now.
It's the cold of the damned in these vaults. I could use another drink. Where can he be taking me?
There he is.
These vaults are extensive.
The Montresors were a great and numerous family.
So which way we go?
Haven't we been here before?
I have no idea which direction I'm going. So I'm just going to keep going in one direction. Hopefully it leads to something. Wow, he sounds like he's dying. He's disappeared too. I don't know where the hell he went. Are we supposed to go that way? I mean, if we are, it's not bugs.
Oh, will we never arrive?
That's my response too. Oh, there it is.
This way.
This way? Which way? Okay, going from that direction. Ah, there it is. Ah, here's where you can switch to this guy. If you wanted to, like, switch, you know, to the murderer. See, each one of these Edgar Allan Poe stories, you can be the murderer or the victim. Just wish I knew where I was supposed to go. Okay, now he's gone. I have no idea where to go now. I'm not going to go that direction. That's the thing about this game. It's kind of confusing sometimes what you're supposed to do. Not that direction now. Can we go down here now? Nope, there's still ones go down there. I have no idea why.
Along here?
That's obviously not it. Oh boy.
I could use another drink.
I wish I knew where I'm supposed to go. This game can be kind of confusing. Because you're supposed to trigger cutscenes, but I don't know what cutscene is supposed to trigger to allow me to move forward or whatever. Look at the circles here. Which is not fun. I forgot how annoying this part of this game can be, because you aren't really entirely sure which way you're supposed to go. Maybe we have to go to the left door. Okay, let's get in line. further down this way. Plus the clicking is sometimes quite annoying.
Come along.
Okay, come along where? Without letting me go down that direction.
Careful through here.
Where can he be taking me?
Oh, seriously? Still have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Not these steps. Wait, am I supposed to put that torch down somewhere? If I am, I don't know where.
Haven't we been here before?
Yes, we have. But you don't want me to do anything with the torch. Hey, wait a minute. This... supposed to go this way. No, they kind of let me go in front of me first.
My God, these caverns go on forever.
Shit, I have no idea. Not letting me go any further down the stairs.
This way.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just going around in circles now. This is bullshit. I feel like I'm just going around in a fucking circle here.
I could use another drink.
Oh, here's something. No, it's just a skeleton.
Where can he be taking? What's this?
There we go.
You're not a mason, are you?
A what?
Here we go. Just about to get rid. Ah, here we go. Boring.
Therein lies the Amontillado.
Ah, here we
The
go.
Amontillado.
Here we go. Alright.
Pose your torch there.
Okay. Let's see what's going on here.
What's this?
Yes, here's where it goes to the bottom.
It is very damp here. One last time, let me implore you to return. No? Well, then I must leave you. But first,
It's gonna go so. Yep, we're being
Joke. An excellent joke. We'll have many laughs about it at Palazzo over some wine.
the Amontillado.
Yes. The Amontillado.
And he chained us up and trapped us in this well.
It's getting late. My wife will be looking for me. Let us be gone.
Yes, let us be gone.
For the love of God, Montresor!
Yes, for the love of God.
And that's...
Tomorrow is the day. We'll be rich beyond imagination.
No, you won't. You're the dead.
My husband will be away. Or next week.
Wow, that's creepy. Oh, here we go. We're back in regular storyline, yeah?
It must have been a dream. A dream dark and disturbing, a haunting dream. I was glad to find myself back in Edwin's silent home.
Guess we can go back upstairs. Okay, here we go. Not sure if that's part of that is. Looks like I'm downstairs like this. We just walk around until we recover something. Oh yeah, this is where another two points of view of the Gareth story are. We can't do anything right now because we're not in the dream state right now, so let's come back to this. Just go back in. Stores, but I guess I just put that first. I just went down the stairs, so it's
bad dreams last night, did you?
This is the catacombs or whatever. No, it's not there yet. Later on. Oh, upstairs. Give me something upstairs. My truck starts up here. Okay, here we go.
I'm glad you've come. I have determined to ask Elise's hand. I know it's foolish, but my heart pounds so earnestly within. Surely you understand. I fear Edwin will be opposed. He dotes on her so, and he's always been contemptuous of my circumstances. Please, speak well of me to him. It means my whole life. I must speak with her.
Dearest Henry, your recent declarations with unexpected emotion. Your tender satisfactions are gratefully received, but at the same moment are confused and uncertain. Forgive me if I spent today alone in the fresh air of my root months. The back house seriously. It's opposite of me right now. Because fresh air is not fresh air would be the entrance to where we started the game. Okay, let's go there. So, let's lock the direction. Okay. We will try another there's nothing there. Nobody's in there. Try every door on this until we find or seek. No, it's not this one. Shit. Just explore the upstairs rooms and this. That's not it. No, I didn't have this. So it's gonna go upstairs. Oh, here we go. The place. Before the end. Okay. Now I've got control supposed to go like this. Let's just explore every room then until I find the right one. Ah, we go through that. I still don't see anybody. Kind of annoying. Okay, nobody up here either. Hmm. The hell? That's the wall we were just trapped in. Box left, super box. Nope, still can't. Hmm. Well, I'm stumped. Where am I supposed to go? Well, I played this game back in the day and I finished it. I forget what I'm supposed to do. But then it would have been there. Okay, still must go in these doors, yeah. Not sure why I can't open this door. stumped. I mean, I played this game up today. I shouldn't be having this much trouble with it. Okay, keep going in circles. Let's go up there. Oh yeah, this is this room again. Lost. Nothing there. Okay, there's nothing. Oh, here we go. Okay, now we'll go downstairs and go outside. I have no idea. Gotta be sorry. Nope. Okay, so I placed the note on the end table, but I still don't know what I'm supposed to do from here. Like, I'm supposed to take. Shit. No, yeah. Let's go from that direction. And we're totally lost here. Because I don't think ever something like that. The fuck are you supposed to do now?
It's a portrait of my mother. She died when I was quite young. God rest her soul. I suppose you might say she resembles Elise. Something about the eye. Where is Elise? She's been spending far too much time with your brother.
Okay, now we see that cutscene. Maybe we can now go out here. Yeah, these two doors then. Here we go.
I won't hear it. I simply won't hear of it.
Edwin, please, see reason.
She's far too young for you, for any man. Are you insane? She's your cousin, for God's sake.
What of her wishes?
Elise is confined to her room, indefinitely. And you, young man, stay clear of me.
Wow. Here we go. Triggered that, now we can finish off the Castellantucci Ladder. story. I would find Montessori. The murder of this big outposter.
Revenge means nothing unless the avenger makes himself known to his victim. He has a weakness, this Fortunato. In some regards, he is a man to be respected, and even feared. Still, he has his weaknesses.
Excuse me, sir. I'm attendant upon Signora Fortunato. She's searching for her husband. Have you seen him?
Oh, I'm certain I saw him some streets from here, over on the other side of the square, engaged in a business discussion.
Thank you, sir.
Sir? Return to the villa. Tell the livery that I shall be out all night. They are forbidden to leave the house.
Yes, sir. Immediately, sir.
That will ensure their immediate disappearance, now that my back is turned. Of course, when one takes revenge, one wants to take it slowly. One wants to be avenged at length. For years I've suffered his injuries, but now he has ventured upon insult.
Here we go.
Marvelous. Wonderful.
My dear Fortunato, I wonder if you could help me. I've bought a small cask of what passes for Amontillado, but I have my doubts.
Amontillado?
But I have my doubts.
Oh, nice to see you. A cask, Montresor. And in the middle of carnival? Impossible.
I have my doubts. I was foolish enough to pay full price without consulting Fortunato in the matter. Lucchese has a discerning palate. Perhaps he could take a sip.
Bah, Lucchese can't tell Amontillado from gutter water.
Oh, nice to see you. Nice to
Who's that?
No one, Senora. No one at all.
Excuse me, aren't you Montresor?
I'm afraid I don't know that gentleman.
He's totally lying.
Oh.
Oh, nice to see you. Nice to
Let's go.
Okay, we gotta spell this now. Okay.
Where?
To your vaults.
But surely your wife is looking for you.
She'll see me soon enough. Let us go.
Alright, here we go.
The streets grow dangerous at this hour.
We will soon arrive at the safety of my villa. My friend, this is madness. You are afflicted with a severe cold. The vaults are insufferably damp. They are encrusted with niter. Let us return. I'll consult Lucchese.
The cold is nothing. Lucchese is an ignoramus.
This way. A draught of Medoc will keep us from the damps. Enjoy. it will still the cough. Punish with impunity. This way. Along here.
Okay, do this again, okay. Give it another bar.
Enjoy. It will still the cough.
That's a good one to come up. Fortunato again. Oh, I've done that. That's,
Revenge. Come along.
construction that way.
Careful through here.
That direction, by the way.
This way. He has a weakness. Along here. Revenge. Come, we will go back. Your health is precious. You are rich, respected, admired, beloved. You are happy, as I once was. You are a man to be missed. For me, it's no matter.
Cough is nothing. It won't kill me. I won't die of a cough.
True, true. Careful through here.
That's not the right direction. Can't do it.
Punish with impunity. This way.
direction I'm supposed to go.
Along here.
Here we go.
Therein lies the Amontillado.
Here's where we kill this guy. Just gonna go in there like an idiot. Then we're going to put a chain around it.
What's this?
There we go.
It is very damp here. One last time, let me implore you to return. No? Then I must leave you. But first...
Ah, here we go. Yes, here we go. Start sealing them in.
A good joke. An excellent joke. We'll have many laughs about it at the Palazzo over some wine.
The Amontillado.
Yes. The Amontillado. It's getting late. My wife will be looking for me. Let us be gone.
Yes, let us be gone.
For the love of God, Montresor!
Yes, for the love of God. Fortunato. My heart grows sick. It's due to the dampness. In pace requiescat.
Now we have to go on. Okay, never mind. I thought we were going to make us go on the catacombs today, but we didn't, thankfully. Oh, cool. That means cast the watching off at the start, and I'll go back and Okay. Not sure what the purpose of this room is. Okay. Let's try that. Okay, that's what I do. Okay. Let's see downstairs.
But a man's family name has been dishonored. What's to be done? Your brother has dishonored your name, seducing his cousin still in her minority. Once the dread mark is made, it cannot be struck out. We avoid complete disgrace only by taking immediate action. Immediate action. I've confined Elise to her rooms. You are not to help them communicate in any way.
Screw you, asshole. Help him anyway. Can you make it around? Okay, go outside still. That leads to that. I was trying to go upstairs and talking to her.
Come in.
Okay, no.
Oh, cousin. Uncle Edwin has become very angry. He's forbidden me from even speaking to Henry. Render me a service, won't you? Will you please take this note to Henry? You mustn't tell Uncle. I shall be forever grateful.
Okay, where am I supposed to go?
I feel much better. Here, you play, I'll sing. Please?
Okay, sure.
Come, please, keep playing. Come condore d'intata nieve ed un bel cuore la sua bontà. Oh my!
She's gonna
blood.
She's gonna fall. open this again. Okay. Let's head to the... Because we already took care of these 2 missions. We don't need to go there anymore. Let's try downstairs. Oh, wrong way. Don't go back down. All the way down. Okay. Here we go. Alright, here's where we'll find the next Edgar Post stories. This is the Telltale Heart. Let's do the mode of this time first.
I don't want his money. True. Nervous. Very, very dreadfully nervous I had been and am. But why do people say that I am mad? He's done me no harm. How has this idea entered my brain? It haunts me day and night.
Okay, there it is. There's our victim.
You look as though you could use some hot soup.
is it? What is it about him that makes my blood run cold?
It's that arrogance.
You don't want your soup? It's cooling.
Okay, I'm not supposed to put the light from there. Supposed to go back in here? Stop here. They were supposed to do something that causes the next part of it.
He's done me no harm.
Let's do something to triggers the next part of it.
It's grown late. Good night, young man.
Oh, here we go.
Good night.
Yeah, that's the thing about the central part. This guy wants to kill the old man because of his eye. The eye creeps him out severely for some reason. There we go.
People fancy me mad. Madmen know nothing but me. I proceed with wisdom, with caution, with foresight.
That's what's bigger. Oh, we can't supposed to do anything with that yet. That's not like that. Just get the band sleep for a while.
Gently. Oh, so gently. He'd have to be a very profound old man indeed to suspect that every night, just at 12, I look in on him while he sleeps. Stealthily. Stealthily. Closed. The eye is closed.
Good night.
Here I am, opening the door little by little, and he doesn't even dream of my secret deeds or thoughts.
Well, you're kind of nuts, dude. Just saying.
Did he hear? Should I go back?
Who's there? Oh.
I know that groan. It's the low sound that rises from the bottom of the soul when charged with mortal terror. Many at midnight it wails up from my own bosom, deepening with its dreadful echo the terrors that distract me. Yes, I know it well. Poor old man. He's been lying awake ever since that first noise, his fears growing, trying to fancy them causeless, but he cannot.
because death, stalking with his black shadow before him, has enveloped the victim. What's that? My God. His heartbeat. He must be terrified. His heart will burst. Surely it will burst. What if a neighbor should hear it? There. No more. What's that? At last. Dead. Stone dead. His eye will vex me no more. Now, what shall I do with the body? I worked hastily, but in silence. I dismembered the corpse. I cut off the head and the arms and the legs.
Just one more.
There, all deposited neatly between the scatlings.
placed so cunningly, no human eye, not even his, could detect anything wrong. Nothing to wash out, no blood spot whatever. All has been caught in a tub.
That's
Sorry to disturb you, sir, but somebody or other heard a scream or some such. Called us up. We've got to check these things out.
What are you doing awake at this hour?
That'll do, Finlay.
Do come in, please, do.
Well, what about the scream, Sarge?
Oh, the scream, sir. What do you know about anything like that?
Oh, that was I, Sergeant. I called out in a nightmare. I'm given to nervous fits.
A gentleman like yourself?
Well, what about the old man that lives here?
Finlay!
Gone to the country. Lucky man.
Might we be looking about a bit?
Of course, certainly. Search.
Check over there. The stove as well.
Yes, sir. Sir.
You'll want especially to look into the old man's room. Yes, look particularly here.
In here, boys.
Watch it.
Sorry.
Sit, all of you. Do.
Don't mind if I do.
most nasty. Those comeuppance.
Of course, they don't suspect me. My manner has assuaged them. Indeed, they are delightful fellows.
It's been a long day.
He keeps his treasure in that drawer there.
Oh, it's a lovely night, though. The stars are out in all their glory.
Hasn't been disturbed, sir.
Well, everything seems to be in order.
Don't go. No, stay. Stay a moment. Rest yourselves from your various fatigues. Oh, my head. And what is that annoying ringing in my ears? Will they never be gone? And that ringing. But wait. It's not in my ears. It's... Oh my God. Can't they hear it?
believe. They must hear it. They must. And still, how is it they don't hear it? They hear. They suspect. They know. They're mocking me. Villains, cruel villains.
Stop! Stop! I admit it. I confess. Tear up the planks. Here. Here. It is the beating of his hideous heart.
Case of the Telltale Heart. Still gonna do the victim portion of the story, but we have to trigger the cutscene first. Let's so we just got done for it. Alright, so upstairs again. Happened to Elise. That goes fucked. This one. Oh, there it is.
Any news from Elise? Anything at all?
She's dead. Pretty sure. This room still serves no purpose. Slip it out. What's over here?
Dreams have a way of never leaving you.
We'll stop right there. Oh, I need to get that note. I forgot. I see. Now we're going to find him and give it to him. It's not that. It's this one. What do you say? Yeah, here it is. There's no.
From Elise? Wait! I need your help. Edwin has become completely unbalanced. He's violently angry. He even refuses to call for a doctor, claiming her condition is due to my unnatural advances. We must conspire against him. We must take Elise from this dark place. You, my brother, you must help me.
Okay.
The Mistress Elise is no more. She is dead.
I guess it was when you head to the crate.
You watch yourself.
Oh, you're an asshole. Still can't go that direction. Okay. To next. Trap door, trap door. Where's this episode?
It's my fault. All my fault. I loved her as I've never loved. I refused to believe she was ill. My mother, my dear, dear mother, died in much the same way.
I trust you.
You must guard the secret of Henry's proposal. It only blackens her memory that she should die under indecent circumstances.
Cousin, there was nothing indecent about my affection. Surely my grief compares with yours.
Yeah, so.
Please leave me to grieve properly.
I ask only that you allow me to sit vigil just until dawn.
Yes, it would be proper. Your brother will need light. Go fetch the lantern I was filling in my study.
Study, where's that? That downstairs? Sure it is. Here it is. Alright, let's go get that time.
Good, set it here.
Thank you.
Of course, yeah. Alright. Alright, let's finish off the Telltale Heart now. Do the victim part now. Okay, so now
It's late for him to still be out. He's a strange young man. A strange young man indeed.
see what they got. Supposed to just keep doing that? Supposed to be doing this for? Okay, one there.
Ba-doom, ba-doom, bum, bum, boom, bum, ba-doom, bum, 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 ba-doom, ba-doom, bum, 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 bum. Six, 660, 670, 87.
Must be sounding good. Okay, there it is.
Oh, good evening.
Oh, good evening.
Is something troubling you?
Of course not.
My, it's getting late. Good night.
Sleep well, old friend.
Sleep at last. It's been a long... Oh, oh yes, I was... What? Who's there? What could it be? Someone? Who? Nothing.
Now what must we do? Let's go upstairs. Just
I have determined to place my dear niece in the lower vault. The ground outside is far too marshy this time of year for a proper burial. Please light the way.
I still don't trust you, buddy. Because I remember the ending of this when I was growing up. But it seems like
I made my descent to the cellar, my companions with their dreadful burden just steps behind. We penetrated into the dank basement, the lantern pushing back the darkness. What I could see in the black floated before my eyes. My eyes themselves felt as though they had turned to ice, and now sat chill and spiked in my heavy skull. These harrowing reflections haunted me until we reached the lower vault. We entered carefully and placed the coffin on two spindly wooden trestles, set there for such a purpose. Our labor was without ceremony.
Come now. Peace be with her.
I can't bear to leave her here, all alone in the dark. Dear brother, do leave the lantern. Leave her a small source of light. We'll go back in the darkness.
okay. That's the best one. Okay.
Ambers, seal the vault securely. Leave the key with me. Come, gentlemen.
This guy, I don't trust him. Ah, here we go.
Red Death had long devastated the country.
Oh, this is the mask of the Red Death.
No pestilence had ever been so fatal or so hideous. Blood was its avatar and its seal. The redness of the horror of blood. There were sharp pains and sudden dizziness, and then profuse bleeding at the pores. The scarlet stains upon the body, and especially upon the face of the victim, were the pest bands which shut him out from the aid and sympathy of his fellow men. The old seizure, progress, and termination of the disease were the incidents of half an hour. But the Prince Prospero was happy and dauntless and sagacious. When his dominions were half depopulated, he summoned to his presence 1,000 hale and light-hearted friends from among the knights and dames of his court, and with these retired to the deep seclusion of his castellated abbey. This was an extensive and magnificent structure, the creation of the prince's own eccentric yet august taste. A strong and lofty wall girdled it in. This wall had gates of iron. The courtiers, having entered, brought furnaces and massy hammers and welded the bolts. They resolved to leave means neither of ingress nor egress to the sudden impulses of despair or frenzy from within. The abbey was amply provisioned. With such precautions, the courtiers might bid defiance to contagion. The external world could take care of itself. In the meantime, it was folly to grieve or to think. The prince had provided all the appliances of pleasure. There were buffoons, there were improvisatori, there were ballet dancers, there were musicians, there was beauty, there was wine. All these and security were within. Without was the Red Death. It was toward the close of the 5th or 6th month of his seclusion, and while the pestilence raged most furiously abroad, that the Prince Prospero entertained his 1,000 friends at a masked ball of the most unusual magnificence. It was a voluptuous scene, this masquerade. But first let me tell you of the rooms in which it was held. There were 7. In the middle of each, a tall and narrow Gothic window looked out upon the closed corridor, which pursued the windings of the suite. These windows were of stained glass, whose color varied in accordance with the prevailing hue of the decorations of the chamber into which it opened. That at the eastern extremity was hung, for example, in blue, and vividly blue were its windows. The second chamber was purple in its ornaments and tapestries, and here the panes were purple. The third was green throughout, and so were the casements. The fourth was furnished and lighted with orange, the 5th with white, the 6th with violet. The 7th apartment was closely shrouded in black velvet tapestries that hung all over the ceiling and down the walls, falling in heavy folds upon a carpet of the same material and hue. But in this chamber only, the color of the windows failed to correspond with the This is indefinite decorum. There are chords in the hearts of the most reckless, which cannot be touched without emotion. Even with the utterly lost, to whom life and death are equally jests, there are matters of which no jest can be made. The whole company, indeed, seemed now deeply to feel that in the costume and bearing of the stranger, neither wit nor propriety existed. The figure was tall and gaunt, and shrouded from head to foot in the habiliments of the grave. The mask which concealed the visage was made so nearly to resemble the countenance of a stiffened corpse that the closest scrutiny must have had difficulty in detecting the cheat. And yet all of this might have been endured, if not approved by the mad revelers around. But the mummer had gone so far as to assume the type of the Red Death. His vesture was dabbled in blood, and his broad brow with all the features of his face was besprinkled with a scarlet horror. When the eyes of Prince Prospero fell upon this spectral image, which with a slow and solemn movement, as if more fully to sustain its role, stalked to and fro among the waltzers, he was seen to be convulsed with a strong shudder, either of terror or distaste, whereupon his brow reddened with rage. "Who dares," he demanded harshly of his courtiers who stood near him, "who dares insult us with this blasphemous mockery? Seize him and unmask him, that we may know whom we have to hang at sunrise from the battlements." Within the eastern or blue chamber, in which stood the Prince Prospero as he uttered these words, they rang throughout the 7 rooms loudly and clearly. For the prince was a bold and robust man, and the music had become hushed at the waving of his hand. At first, as he spoke, there was a slight rushing movement of pale courtiers in the direction of the intruder, who, at the moment, was also near at hand, and now, with deliberate and stately step, made closer approach to the speaker. But from a certain nameless awe with which the mad assumptions of the mummer had inspired the whole party, there were found none who put forth hand to seize him, so that, unimpeded, he passed within a yard of the prince's person. And while the vast assembly, as if with one impulse, shrank in the centers of the rooms to the walls, he made his way uninterruptedly, but with the same solemn and measured step, through the blue chamber to the purple, through the purple to the green, through the green to the orange, through this again to the white, and even thence to the violet. Every decided movement had been made to arrest him. It was then, however, that the Prince Prospero, maddening with rage and the shame of his own momentary cowardice, rushed hurriedly through the 6 chambers, while none followed him on account of a deadly terror that had seized upon all. He bore aloft a drawn dagger, and had approached in rapid impetuosity to within 3 or 4 feet of the retreating figure, when the latter, having attained the extremity of the velvet apartment, turned suddenly and confronted his pursuer. There was a sharp cry, the dagger dropped gleaming upon the sable carpet, upon which, instantly afterwards, fell prostrate in death the Prince Prospero. Then, summoning the wild courage of despair, a throng of the revelers at once threw themselves into the black apartment, and seizing the mummer, whose tall figure stood erect and motionless within the shadow of the ebony clock, gasped in unutterable horror at finding the grave cerements and the corpse-like mask, which they held with so violent a rudeness, untenanted by any tangible form. Now was acknowledged the presence of the Red Death. He had come like a thief in the night, and one by one dropped the revelers in the blood-bedewed halls of their revel, and died each in the despairing posture of his fall. The life of the ebony clock went out with the last of the gay, and the flames of the tripods expired, and darkness and decay and the Red Death held illimitable dominion over all.
Okay, good. That's done that. Oh, so that doesn't count as one of the... Did my game just crash? My game just crashed. Great. Well, my game just crashed. I hope I didn't have to... Shit. Let's try that again, shall we? I've been saving. I'll have to save some automatically, because if it didn't, I'm screwed. Save it. Great. Well, you got to see most of the Dark Eye. Unfortunately, decided to crash. So, well, we don't get the completion. I may have to go back later on and finish this off. So, but for now, that's it. That was the Dark Eye. I hope you enjoyed what you got to see of it anyway. Sorry about that. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, that's it. Bye-bye.